Hello, how you doing? MYAI parents, family, students, staff, and children. It is Mr. Travis, and I'm coming to you. I'm representing hard. I'm coming to you right now with this video because I've been kind of silent here for the past couple weeks to see what transpired. But we all know where the world is and where we're at right now, and so I felt it necessary for me to come with some communication to you. First, just to uplift your spirits, and second, to give you some important information, and third, to let you know the status and state of Memphis Youth Arts Initiative that you all are a part of. First, I want to say thank you so much for being a part of this organization. As I always say before, it's a great joy to have worked with your children and work with your children this year, and for those I've worked with over the years. And so I definitely don't take that for granted, and I definitely don't take that lightly, that you allow and trust your children to be in my care, my cat staff's care. And so for that I say thank you. First and foremost, at the current moment, all activities and all activities for MYAI is at a standstill. It's at a pause. We're postponing our jamboree, as well as any activities, any practices, or anything. The safety of your children is the most important. And please excuse my kitchen. This is my kitchen. I cleaned up a little bit beforehand, but I'm sitting in the kitchen practicing what the government says do. But all activities will come to a halt. I've considered and went back and forth in my mind about having practice or going to a disclosed location to bring the children together, because I know at this time, while they're out of school and being at home and having nothing to do, that would be such a great thing to uplift their spirits to be together in one place. But because we don't, the safety of the children is what's most important to me and has always been. And so because we don't know where people are going, or where what people are encountering, or who people are coming in contact with, I just wouldn't want to be the person, or I wouldn't want to be the organization to have a child to be exposed to the virus and it'd be at my fault or my cause. And so I think the safest thing for us to do, and for me to do, is just to put a halt to all activity until further notice. I would hope that each and every child, each and every parent that's involved with the organization will stay connected with us, and also stay in hopes of, when this season passes and crosses over, of us starting afresh and starting anew and getting back together to do what we do. And so in that meantime, just to let you know what we're doing on our side, myself and some of the staff members will continue to work on our number one priority, and that's becoming an official 501c3 status organization, which will in turn, which I've already discussed about, that giving us an opportunity to branch out into government grants, into government monies, to expand the organization even more. And so although this is a trying time for our nation, a trying time for us here in this city, and for some of us who may be out of work or anything, it's also a blessing in the storm, where we're able to slow down life and pause and be able to spend time with our children, spend time with our families, spend time working on some things that we probably haven't got a chance to get to. And so myself and some of our staff members, we're definitely going to work hard over the next couple of weeks to get that in place, with hopes and the compassion and the hope, the sense of hope that things are going to get better. They may get worse before now, but they're going to get better. And if you would like, you could share this video with the children so they can see me. Hey children, how you doing? Or y'all can watch it together. But I definitely want to also give you some important information concerning the state of the nation and the coronavirus. COVID-19 is what they call it. COVID-19 is very serious. And so I hope that you're taking all the precautions and taking some safety measures and following guidelines of certain authorities to make sure that you're staying safe and that you're staying conscious of what's going on. I wouldn't say be corona scared, but be corona conscious about what's going on around you and where you're going and what you're touching. Talking with your children about the coronavirus is something that's very important. And I'm here to tell you that it is very important that you have conversations with your children about it. If they have cell phones, if they have access to television, if they have access to radio, they're going to hear the public conversations around the disease and about the disease. But the children may worry about them themselves. They're hearing conversations when there are groups of adults in your home, and they're hearing conversations from other children and people around. And so it's important for you as a parent, and especially as the parent and the role model in their life, to talk to the children about the disease. Talk to them about the virus. I'm sorry, it's not disease, but virus. They need to know why they're out of school. They need to know what's really going on around them. So being honest and being accurate, it minimizes the anxiety and the fear for the children. And you have to be strong yourself. And so there's a lot of conversations that you'll probably have to have with the children so they can understand. But they do need to understand the seriousness of this so that they can be well adjusted and they can be conscious and aware of what's going on around them. Our children, I work with them a lot when it comes to their talents and going out of town and the different things we do. And so just sitting at the restaurants that we sit at when we're fellowshipping or just being around them, I know the children are very intelligent. And so you'll be surprised about what you can discover and what you can learn from them when you sit down and have conversations with them. So just some general principles to take with you while you're having this discussion with the children and letting them know exactly what's going on so they can understand mentally is to just remain calm and reassuring to the children. They will react generally about how you say it and what you say. So they'll pick up on cues from you. And so you need to be calm and reassuring when you talk to them about it. Make yourself available to listen and talk. Listen to what they have to say. Listen to the questions that they have. They're going through this just like we're going through this. So no matter what age they are, they should have some questions. They should want to talk about what's actually going on. And so it's your job, and I would like for you to reassure them that everything will be okay. Avoid language that might blame others or lead to stigma. So, don't talk about race or ethnicity. Avoid making assumptions about the Chinese or who might have it. Those things are important because we don't want to put the wrong type of propaganda or mindset in their mind. Just be general and across the board about it. It's already a big deal. And so you don't want to put too much into what you're talking about to them so they can get confused. Pay attention to what the children are watching, seeing, and hearing on the radio or the TV, what they're seeing online. Even now, it's more important to see. Make sure you're monitoring what they're doing on their Instagrams, on their Snapchats, on their Facebooks, whatever they're doing on their cell phones. It's going to be very easy for you to just give them a phone or let them have their phones and be to themselves right now. And that is definitely not a good thing. Kind of put them on the schedule with the phones if you can. Limit their interactions with the other kids. I've already seen my boys FaceTiming and video chatting some of the other kids, which is good because they need that social interaction because they're apart from each other right now with their friends. But make sure they're discussing and talking about good things and being positive and not being negative. And then provide information that's honest and true. Just tell them what the symptoms are. Talk to the children about some stories about people that you find. You may find some stuff on the internet that's documentary that may seem accurate to you that you can watch with them so they can get an inside look about what the virus really is and what's really going on in the nation. And then teach your children every day some everyday actions. Now is a good time to start teaching them some everyday actions to reduce the spread of germs. So the getting of the habit of washing their hands, getting in the habit of using sanitizer or cleaning spaces and cleaning areas where there are, being conscious of touching things that other people have touched when you're going out in public, being conscious of being in people's, personal space, of being so close to people to be able to breathe and attract different air from different spaces. Let's start teaching them now to do that so it can become an actual habit. Going into the future, as you know, this will change the world. What's happening today, what's happening right now is going to change the world. The world we live in now has changed. And so because it has changed, we have to adapt and be flexible to it. We're not going backwards, we're going forward. Whatever is thrown our way, we're going to do it. And if you all are like me with this good book, then you know what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to stay real general, but you know what I'm saying? Whatever's being thrown our way, we definitely can handle it. We definitely can do it. And so the cdc.gov is a very good place to go online and find some accurate and truthful information about the virus and what's really going on right now. I would just say stay prayed up and be cautious, watch your surroundings, and eventually here within the next couple of weeks, if things don't do a major shift to turn around, it looks like we'll be in this position for a couple of more weeks or a couple of months at that. I will make sure that me and Coach Martin and some of the other staff members will get together so that at least the children can see my face, his face, and get some videos from us, get some lives from us where they're able to tune in, and we'll teach them a little bit about drums or show them some dance. Just sometimes anything that'll keep us connected as Memphis Youth Arts Initiative. I definitely am not putting down the torch with this organization. I believe what's happening in the world now is more of a better reason for me to continue on with my mission of this organization so that children can have something to look forward to no matter what's going on in the world today. It's a positive place, a safe place for them to come. So I hope to grow this thing into something that could be beneficial to us all, even in the spite of what's going on in the world around us. And so just be looking forward to that. I'm going to make sure that I post and send out some text messages of other videos and things that the children can watch. Allow them to tap into our MYAI YouTube page where their performances are. Any later performances we've just had, I'm going to go ahead and upload those. And also allow them to be connected to our MYAI Facebook page. And show some things there. That's what we'll be going live on YouTube here once we get everything connected, and I can get with Coach Martin, and so they can be tapped into MYAI, so they'll never think that it's gone or we're not here for you. And so I'm here for you. Anybody have any questions, concerns, don't hesitate to reach out to me. As far as uniforms are concerned, we're still going full force with that. And when God says so and this thing is over and we've returned back to normal life, I'll be so much excited to continue running the torch for MYAI and starting a new season and whatever else is in store for us in the future. And so I'm excited about that. And I just definitely want to see you all. I wish I could see you right now, but I can't. But I definitely want to show my face and just say hello to everybody and just tell you I love you. I really appreciate each one of you. I love all the children. I love each one of y'all. I'm so thankful to have y'all in the corner. We've secured our drums. Me and Coach Martin will be going to the office to sanitize and disinfect all the equipment and all the sticks and all the instruments so that once we do start back, that's something we won't have to worry about. But just be cautious and be watchful. I'm so blessed to know you all, and I'm just excited even in the midst of this season right now. So I'm always looking to the hills, and I'm always looking on the brighter side of things, and I am just excited about what God is doing. I'm excited about what God has in store for us in spite of what's going on in the world today. And so with that, I leave you with this. Keep your head up, keep looking forward, and keep pushing, and let's make it through this season. Signing off, this is Corey Travis, your Executive Director and founder of Memphis Youth Arts Initiative, and thank you all, and you have a great night.